I must say there's a very interesting atmosphere in this village.
Oh, do you think? What kind of atmosphere, Mr. Villiers?
Darkness. Depression. The beginning of something bad.
Only time will tell, Mr. Hobb. Only time will tell what may be in store for us over the coming days. And I hope that Mr. Villiers is careful with that skull. It may be more dangerous than we thought. I'm sorry to hear about Mr. Villiers' accident. I don't know what could have caused such a terrible thing to happen.
That skull did it.
What?
Killed Mr. Villiers. It killed Mr. Lucifer too. It has an effect on people, almost as if it can influence a man to take his own life. Skull. What do you think? I hate it. The skull started all this. It ends here.
Reverend? Who the hell are you?
Can't say I've ever seen you grace this building before, Reverend.
No, I don't drink very often. But after what I saw today, I just need to relax. Do you have the time, Mr. Solomon?
Nearly 9 o'clock.
Goodness, I've been here hours. I need to lock up the church.
Oh, you weren't going to drink it, I swear.
No, Mr. Solomon, go ahead. I just want to ask you a few questions, that's all.
Not about that bleeding skull, I hope.
Well, if you could tell me anything about it, then it would be a great help.
If I told you all I know about that skull, you'd publish it in that effing newspaper of yours, and then we'd have the whole village inundated with tourists.
I can understand where you're coming from, Mr. Solomon. Can I buy you a drink? Just superstitious nonsense. It's dangerous to walk around at night, Reverend. Goodness, you made me jump. When the clock reaches the hour of 12 on the night of Walpurgis, all hell will break loose unless all is returned to its normal state. I beg your pardon. You know what I mean, Reverend. When the skull is replaced, order shall return. But if that doesn't happen, then this village shall be left in ashes. The inhabitants left to burn in the relentless fires of hell. I don't believe we've been introduced properly, mister. You know who I am, Reverend. And we will meet again when the clock strikes 12 on Walpurgis Night. So you don't know who the man was? No, he just vanished into thin air like a ghost. Weird, very weird. So, are you going to bury the skull? Certainly not. I'm not going to give in to that superstitious fiddle-faddle, even if tonight is a Walpurgis night. Horrible it was. He was all bloody and scratched. It was very disturbing indeed. Of course, you know I'm going to ask you. What did it?
How the hell should I know?
Well,
It was the skull, of course. Why is nobody listening? The skull is the danger. Even more so on this night of nights.
what do you mean?
Walpurgis, devil worship. That skull ain't returned to its normal place, and I fear for our lives.
The Reverend won't do it. He's got a bloody thing in his house. Superstitious fiddle faddle is what he said. He was telling me the whole story, really. The story about that skull. He told me about Lucifer, the site manager, Mr. Villiers, and then Hobb. Very weird.
Who the hell are you?
Sergeant Hudson from the city. I was called in to investigate the pentagram that was scrawled in the vicarage.
The skull!
It was probably just teenagers, Mr. Solomon. However, after hearing about all the strange happenings recently, I do feel that Mr. Evans should probably just bury that thing again.
Is he still in the vicarage?
I think so.
Then I'm going to see him.
There's certainly a lot of life left in that old bloke. I tell you, last week when I was asking him about the skull, he wouldn't tell me a damn thing. You know, I have a feeling Mr. Solomon knows more than he's telling us. Good evening, Mr. Solomon.
Good evening, Mr.
It is not advisable for you to go and visit the Reverend.
Well, it's lucky I'm not going there then.
What would you wear? I overheard you in the pub.
You couldn't have. You couldn't have been there and then gotten here without me seeing you.
Oh, you senile old fool, you don't realise who I am.
Senile? I'm only 72, I'll have you know. You ought to keep a civil tongue in your head.
You know more about the skull than you are letting on, Solomon. I suggest you don't talk to the Reverend. The consequences could be horrifying.
I know what you are. In any case, I should have thought that you wished to see your skull buried again.
No, you people have not heeded my many warnings. My skull will be buried. In the ashes of this village! No one shall be spared! Not even you! Nope, never believed in this afterlife stuff.
Cack!
All of it. They make interesting stories in the papers.
You can stay here as long as you like, and I tell you, you won't ever see a damn thing.
Mr. Solomon has been killed. How? He's like Hobb, all mutilated. It's the demons. Demons at work! Now let's not get rash, my dear fellow. Oh. It's now, on this night of Beltane. You should have buried the skull legends, you fool!
What the hell is that?
Okay, everyone out now! Don't tell me I didn't warn you. I gave you the opportunity. Prepare for an eternity in hell! Oh, it's all true. Everything Solomon said is true. What do we do? The skull! We have to destroy it, man! Where is it? It's in my stomach. I can't help. It's too fast. Let's run! We need you. You can help destroy the skull. Do you think it will stop this attack? I know it will. Reverend, take us to the skull! Where the hell is Edwards? Oh, he lost sight of him in the fog. Wait! Oh shit! Come on, we have to go! Come on!
No! No, get off me! Help me! For God's sake, help me! Stop, please, help!